All right, what's good YouTube? It's Shin, and today I'm coming to you from the Palms where I'm going to Mabel's Barbecue for dinner. Really in the mood for some good barbecue. I'm excited to check it out. Happy to have you along with me. Let's head on inside. Alrighty, you guys, so here we are seated at Michael Symon's Mabel's Barbecue at the Palms. You know, it's actually a pretty cool theme in here. Lots of wood pieces, really helping out with that southern style. The red lighting is adding a great atmosphere here, and plenty of big screen TVs that you can watch sports on and other programming. This is actually a pretty cool spot. All right, let's go and get started by taking a look at the menu. Now, starting on the back side of the menu, they actually have a pretty extensive alcohol list. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you guys a decent view here. Feel free to take a pause in the video if you want to look a little closer. There are plenty of beers on tap, as well as wines and other types of drinks. Very cool. All right, now that was all the beverages. Let's go and take a look at what they have to eat. All right, so here is the menu. Up top, you've got your appetizers like loaded nachos, wings, potatoes, shrimp, and chips and salsa. And then you've got your entire barbecue list here. Plenty of different meat types. You've got a burger here. Looks pretty good. Plenty of sides. Mac and cheese, waffle fries, coleslaw, and the like. Very classic barbecue sides here. All the different types of styles that you can get for your tacos over here. And apparently a stoner burrito. That sounds interesting. And then we've got the goods. Looks like different types of bowls and salads. And you've got some combos down here along with some weekly specials as well. Now it is a weekend for us today, so no, we can't take advantage of any of those weekly specials. But yeah, this is all looking really good. Really looking forward to eating a lot of great meats tonight. We're gonna go ahead and start with some appetizers. I'll catch you back here when those arrive. Now you guys, while you make your order, Mabel's does provide 4 different sauces along with a seasoned rub. We've got a Texas hot sauce over here, that's their spicy version. A green chili sauce, that's a little more mild. Their KC sauce is kind of a standard barbecue. They've got a Cleveland mustard that's more of your vinegary based sauce. And then this Memphis dry rub that you can also add. I'm really looking forward to trying all these sauces today. Alrighty, you guys, so our appetizers just got here and these are looking really good. We went ahead and got an order of the smoked wings in a dry rub so that we can go ahead and use all of those sauces. And then we also got an order of nachos with their brisket. It was really recommended and I'm really looking forward to trying all of this. It's smelling so good. All right, first thing I'm gonna try tonight are these wings. Now, these are smoked wings with a Memphis rub. You can definitely see all of the seasoning on this. It looks awesome. Let's go and give it a taste. You know, that's a pretty good chicken wing. Really great smoky flavor, and the seasonings are really on point. They've got a great cook on them, nice and meaty. I guess my only complaint is that you only get 6 per order, and at $16, that comes out to like over $2.50 a wing. That's kind of pricey. Let's go ahead and get some of their classic sauce on this wing. Let's go and give that a taste. Now that was the classic KC barbecue sauce. It's actually really good. Nice tangy flavor, good sweetness to it as well. Yep, overall, pretty decent sauce. All right, next up, let's go and try a bite of the nachos. Now again, we got this with the brisket on top, nice chunky piece here. Got a little bit of this pickled pepper on it as well, and great amount of this cheese sauce. Let's go and give it a taste. You guys, those nachos are really excellent. The chips are nice and crisp. The cheese sauce and the guacamole are adding a great flavor, but oh my goodness, this brisket though. Absolutely tender, melts in your mouth. Been seasoned really well. And then you get this nice kind of tangy, vinegary flavor from those pickled peppers. Very, very satisfied with these nachos. And honestly, they're only $1 more than 6 chicken wings. And you get a huge portion. The brisket nachos are definitely the appetizer to get. All right, guys, we're super satisfied with those nacho appetizers. I do wish a couple of more wings came out, but the flavor is really good. We're gonna go and continue enjoying these appetizers, and we'll see you in a little bit when our main comes out. Alrighty, you guys, our entrees have arrived and this is looking really good. Now for our meats, we went ahead and got the pulled pork along with some sticky ribs, pork belly, as well as some fatty brisket. I also got a single cheeseburger because I was kind of feeling like a burger. And for our sides, we went ahead and got some macaroni and cheese along with some brisket and garlic fried rice. This is all looking really incredible. Let's go and give them a try. All right, first up, I'm gonna go and try a bite of the cheeseburger. Classic single smash patty here, American cheese, toasted sesame bun. Looks pretty good. Let's go and give it a taste.
But you couldn't get it?
No, that's a good, solid, classic cheeseburger right there. I'm really loving the smash patties. It has a really great texture, and that married reaction is adding a lot of flavor. The sesame seed buns are well toasted. You get a little bit of bite from the onion in here, and that lettuce is adding a nice crispness. And they also have kind of like a Thousand Island-esque burger sauce in here. It's nice and tangy with a little bit of sweetness. It's pretty good. This is a pretty solid smash burger. All right, next up, we're gonna go ahead and try a bite of the pork belly. Looks like it has a bit of crushed mustard on it. It's cutting super tender. Let's go and give it a bite. You know, that's a pretty good pork belly. It's ultra soft, actually melts in your mouth like butter. There's a nice smoky quality to it. And the bark is pastrami crusted, really good hits of black pepper here. Yeah, overall, I'd say pretty decent pork belly here. All right, next up, let's go ahead and try a bite of the brisket. I mean, this is looking super moist. You can see all the juices glistening in the light and also see that nice purple smoke ring. I mean, if the brisket and the nachos is any indicator, this is gonna be incredible. Let's go and give it a taste. Oh man, that brisket is so good. It's fall apart tender and really fatty. Really great smoky flavors here. The bark has a great texture to it as well. Very simple seasoning, salt and pepper. Classic, perfectly executed brisket. I'm really happy with this one. Let's go ahead and try with some of this mustard sauce. And we're going to give this a taste as well. Oh yeah, that mustard barbecue is really good. Really great vinegar hits there. A little bit of a peppery element to it as well. So far, so good with those sauces. All right, and the pulled pork is up next. Now, of all the meats, this is probably the least impressive looking, but it looks like a pretty standard pulled pork to me. Let's go ahead and give it a try. You know, that's a pretty solid pulled pork. Really soft pork meat here. And they've really let the juices of that pork really seep all the way throughout. It's got a great flavor. You can tell they went low and slow on this one. I'm also gonna go ahead and try it with some of this green chili barbecue sauce. Let's go and give it a try. No, that's actually a really nice sauce. It's not all that spicy. Actually has a really nice green chili flavor. There's a bit of a sweet element to it as well. Really no complaints on that sauce. All right, next up, we're gonna go ahead and try one of these sticky ribs. It's got a pear and soy garlic sauce on it. It sounded really good. Let's go ahead and give this a try. That's a very nice sticky rib. The pork has been really well cooked. It's got a great texture. I gotta tell you guys, this pear and soy barbecue sauce is really good. It does have a nice sweet fruity element to it, but there is also a little bit of umami coming from that soy sauce. The glaze is really thick and sticky. Honestly, a pretty dang good sticky rib here. All right, now that was all of the mains. Let's go ahead and try some of the sides. First up, let's go ahead and try the mac and cheese. Now I call it mac and cheese, it's obviously shells and cheese. And I'm a pretty big fan of shell pasta. I love how a lot of sauce can get caught inside. Let's go and give it a taste. That's a pretty solid mac and cheese dish. Pasta still has a great chew to it. The cheese sauce actually has a nice sharpness to it. A little bit of black pepper also adding that little peppery element. I wouldn't say anything super special here, but it is executed well and it's very tasty. Alrighty, you guys, and the last thing to try is gonna be the pork belly fried rice. You can actually smell a ton of garlic on this. I am really liking the color of the rice as well. Let's go and give it a taste. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's just okay. Now, firstly, the cook is fine. The texture of the rice is great. The pork belly actually does have a nice richness to it. I'd actually say that my biggest complaint with this rice is that the toasted garlic flavor is overwhelming. Initially, you do get a nice little hit of richness from the pork belly, but it's quickly overrun by toasted garlic flavor. Now, I'm definitely a fan of garlic, but I want to taste a couple of other elements. It's definitely pretty one note. Alrighty, you guys, and that's all the food. We're gonna go ahead and continue munching on this, and I'll probably take a look at a dessert menu later. I'll catch you in a little bit when that arrives. Alrighty, you guys, so as it turns out, they don't actually have a dessert menu, but they have two desserts available. One is an apple cobbler and the other is a banana bread pudding. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, typically I probably would have gotten that banana bread pudding, but with my friends, we decided to go with the apple cobbler. This apple cobbler is looking pretty good and the cinnamon aroma is intoxicating. Let's go in and give it a taste. Yep, that's a pretty tasty apple cobbler. The apples have a really great cinnamon spice to them and they're super soft and buttery. The crust actually has a nice texture, really crumbly, but it is a little one note when it comes to flavor. A little additional sweetness in the crust of this cobbler would have been pretty welcome, but I believe that's what the ice cream is for. Let's go and try this a la mode. Oh yeah, the ice cream helps tremendously. Because a lot of flavor was primarily coming from that cinnamon spiced apple, it's really nice to get that smooth, creamy vanilla flavor in there as well to balance and smooth it all out. Overall, I'd say a pretty good dessert. When I come back here next time though, I'm definitely gonna try that banana bread pudding. Alrighty, you guys, and that does it for my review here at Mabel's BBQ. Now, dinner for the three of us came out to roughly $172 before tip. Not shown today was the margarita that my friend got. If you actually pull that away, it probably drops the price down to about $150, $155. Now, overall, I'd say we really enjoyed our meal today. Star of the show, hands down, was the brisket. Another notable call out was the brisket nachos. That is a must try if you come here. Now go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. I would love for more people to see it. And if you enjoy content like this, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot of great stuff coming your way. And that's all for this one. Have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed Vegas with me, Shin. Bye.